There will be times when you need to make a presentation, either as part of your classwork or as part of your job. If you have a presentation coming up and know that you have to present to a good-sized audience, start preparing early on. If you are in school and enroll in certain courses, you know that you will be required to present at some point during the term. In such cases, you have some time to prepare, and you know your audience will mostly consist of your classmates. However, if you are required to present as a part of a job, then your time to prepare may be limited, and you will be presenting to a more educated and possibly more serious audience. Both instances require preparation, but on a different scale. Let us first look at preparation for a class presentation. The first task is to pick a topic and write down a few paragraphs. Most likely, you will use a computer and projector to make the presentation, and it will involve developing a few slides. Once you have written down what you want to present, start building your slides. As you build your slides, you will get a clearer picture of how you want your presentation to turn out. After deciding on the framework, start practicing. Remember, when you practice, you need to recite and not read, as this distinction is very important if you want to make a good impression. If you want to gauge your anxiety and stage fright, practice in front of others after working on your basics. Take the suggestion of your classmates and teachers and put their directions to good use. You will notice improvement in both your delivery of speech and your mannerisms when you incorporate other suggestions into your practice sessions. Do not let ego come in the way of accepting critique. Do keep in mind, though, the critique should be one that helps you improve and not one that leaves you demoralized. In case you notice, some in your practice audience are simply making fun of you. Avoid practicing in front of them. What you need is a morale booster during your practice, and not something that leaves you bitter. As you continue this exercise, you will notice a lessening of your nervousness and stage fright. Of course, it will take a few live presentations to help you get rid of your nervousness completely. However, you have to begin somewhere, and your practice sessions are a good first step. Let us now look at preparing for an office presentation as part of your job. The preparation for this scenario is different, and you need to be better prepared for this presentation, as it will probably be followed by questions for which you are expected to have answers. The audience in this case is more likely to be of a serious disposition and have a mature outlook, so your speech needs to be business-driven. You have to get all your facts straight, and the scope for error is minimal. The quality of the presentation is more important than the style in which it is delivered. Style is no doubt important, but a quality-driven speech that is backed up by facts can compensate for a poor delivery style. It is likely that you will be interrupted during your presentation with questions, so you should be better equipped to handle interruptions, answer questions, and still continue with the speech. In this case, focus more on gathering the facts and data for your presentation than on practicing your speech. If you are prepared, the chances of stage fright are minimal, but you should not be overawed by the presence of your bosses during your speech. Focusing on the subject matter and knowing your facts will help you overcome your nervousness. Any kind of presentation requires good preparation and practice. Data gathering is important, and you should be able to substantiate anything you say during your presentation with good examples. Do not take presentations lightly, even if you feel very confident. Everything may look easy when you are not on stage, but believe me, once you are on stage, what looks trivial off stage may start to look very daunting on it. Keep this in mind and never shy away from practicing whenever you know you have to make a presentation. Even professional speakers, ones who are experts, continue to practice. So should you.